Hello again, welcome back to another Doctrzombie live stream, and of course I did not fix the camera before I started. That's just, I was so excited and surprised to be available tonight at all that I didn't do anything useful for, streaming. Actually, I've got a special one for Foxhole here. Let's go ahead and modify our death kill objectives count. Tonight, I want to show off the bunker base that me and Friendly Digger and Slippy have been working on. I'm quite proud of it, quite impressed with what we were able to accomplish in the limited amount of time that we did have. I was able to hop on at D-Day H-Hour for like 2 hours-ish and put together some stuff, and then Friendly Digger and I hopped on later that night, did more stuff, and he continued and did a stream of it after I logged off. And then Slippy dropped off a shit ton of supplies, and I got on this morning for a half hour to an hour or so to just sort of finish ironing out some changes to it. But I'll show you what all that means right away, and then I'll try to do a little bit of logistics stuff, try to get some new equipment brought to the base, and then I'll try to go to the front lines. Let me fix my microphone here. It's kind of hanging funny. There we go. I think my son was messing with it at some point. All right. Hello again, everyone. Brandon and Dirty Dog, welcome to the stream. All right, so here is how the battle looks, and roughly this middle line is about where we started. The collies have taken some key points here in Faranac. We took Abandoned Ward, amazingly. We took some key points at Endless Shore, and notably we pushed up in God's Crafts as well. However, we've recently, like within the last 6 hours, lost a ton of ground in Fisherman's Row, and I'm not sure what happened there. Some kind of organized push from a large regiment, maybe. It's begging for reinforcements. Actually, all of these white flashes are areas where we're outnumbered. But the first thing I need to do is show off the base. So if we deploy to North Umbral here, you can see what we've done. Yeah, I'm surprised that I'm able to stream tonight. I know earlier this week I was saying it's not going to happen. But I did a whole pile of chores today and packing, and basically I'm practically all ready to go. Like, my wife is the only person who still needs to pack anything, and she'll just do it tomorrow. She always waits to the very last minute. No matter how much I look at her and give her the side eye, and I'm like, anything I can help you with? Maybe, pack for you, do some stuff? No? All right. So, yeah, work hard, play harder, exactly. Here is the relic base in Umbral, Vagrant Bastion, and you can see our little bunker base spawn sections over here, as well as a bunch of defensive structures. And what we are doing here, and I don't want to, I'm sure I'm not giving away any, incredibly important info in a very teeny tiny live stream. But we are making sure that if things go poorly in Deadlands, that we can defend Umbral from this side, that our bunker will be a useful point to mount counterattacks or to defend from incursions, as well as protecting the river here. So I'll show you what that looks like. So out of the relic base, through these woods, you find our bunker base, and this is something that the three of us have built completely from scratch. Nobody else has really done anything, although I guess somebody might have brought us some sandbags here. I don't know if somebody brought it for us or if Friendly Digger got it. But we've got some resources in here, some supplies. Let me check in and vote for the garrison upgrade. And then we've got our upgrades here. We've got an engine room that's running right now. Doesn't tell me how much fuel it has. So let me grab this and make sure that they're all fueled. These run our rifle. It's almost full. I mean, I don't know if anyone else has been on to add to it, or if they just barely burn through anything. Maybe they only burn when shots are being fired, in which case it's not going to happen. So yeah, look, all this bunker is all built by us. And then there's actually a connector underneath here. You can't actually see it unless I switch here to upgrade mode. But there it is, and you can see I can even upgrade that if I had more BMATs, but I don't, and I don't need to. And that then connects to this side, allowing us to put more rifle garrisons here. We've got rifle garrisons set up. We have another engine here. Let me see if this needs any fuel. This one does. Has used a little bit of fuel. And then it goes all the way to this here. And this is a machine gun turret that faces the river. So that if any wardens try to sneak past and maybe go through the bridge and head further, the machine gun turret will fire on them. So that is like my big achievement with this base. It took hell and high water to wiggle through all these fucking trees to get that piece of bunker to face the river here. I could not, for the life of me. Like down here you could see, if I go past our connector here, you could see our first attempt could not get these through the trees at all. They just would not work. But all of these little squares, are most of them anyway, are upgraded in rifle garrisons. You can see the flags on top. And they will shoot at any enemies that come by. And I can occupy them as well if I needed to. So, yeah, that is what we've been up to. Hey, Slippy. Slippy's here, popping in for a couple minutes. I was just showing off all the work I did with your BMATs, man. We've got lots of rifle garrisons and machine gun garrisons and such. Next step for the base here is I want to extend out to the west through this cope of trees because although we've got this side pretty decently covered, at least for early incursions, I feel pretty comfortable with. I would like to protect this side as well. There is not a lot of defense if someone were to just cross over the border here, head straight down, they could wiggle by pretty easily. So I want to put up some radio towers and build bunkers along this. And it's going to be a big complex, but that's just the way bunkers be. Holy shit, a full-ass scrap mine over here. It's got petrol. Finally, that's running. These people finally got their petrol act in gear, I guess. How's this one over here? Same? Yep, full up. Petrol and diesel. This one's got diesel and petrol. Weird that it's reversed. Maybe it's just because this one's empty on diesel. I don't know. So, more importantly, let me just take a quick peek. It's snowing again. It's been snowing since we started. So we've got, oh, nice job. Friendly Digger brought us pitch guns. This is great for medics. And 200 9mm. And then we've got some grenades. We've got some upgraded rifles, lots of ammo. Got wire and sandbags. We got 200 soldier supplies. We got medical supplies. We've got some more BMATs still, and 800 maintenance supplies. It currently is using 10 per hour. So we don't need to resupply it for 80 hours. That's great. When we were doing like a simple oil refinery, it was blowing through like 200 an hour. It was fucking ridiculous. So that's good. Obviously, when we upgrade it more, it'll use more, but it's currently very easy to supply this. I mean, 800 maintenance supplies is not many. I think you get like 100 per crate or something, so like that's 8 crates, you know, and that's, you know, fantastic. So what I want to do here, though, is we've got refined materials, and I've picked up some wreckage. I want to bring those back to the nearby town and refine them. The wreckage is not refined, it's sorted, so it instantly turns into resources. Actually, the refined materials are already refined. But I'll do that, and I'll grab some scrap on the way because I want to, you know, use all of my resources and my trips effectively. To turn it into BMATs. I'm trying to get a flatbed. If I could bring a flatbed up here with either a resource container that I could use to get 5,000 scrap in one go instead of, you know, a third of that or whatever, 1,500. That would be way better. logistically. Or even another thing I might want to do. Fuck, I gotta find where the gap is here. Can't see it because the damn trees. I might want to bring up just a tank of petrol, like 100 petrol to leave here nearby that we can get to and use for the scrap mines. Fuck me! Is it? Oh my god. I think I see where I need to go. There we go. Easy. Easy as pie. Not at all a huge disaster of driving. Alright, let me just double check, make sure nobody grabbed that. Yeah, there's nobody on the road. Everybody is somewhere else doing something else right now, so we are free to pick up that scrap. Now, when I get close, I'll move that wreckage into my inventory because it's very lightweight, and I don't need to worry about it being in the truck, whereas the scrap, on the other hand, is very heavy, and I don't want to fill the truck with it. If I see any more wreckage, I'll definitely pick it up, because the chances of getting refined materials from wreckage are not great, but it's one of the ways that a low-level clan, you know, a regiment with very few members, can actually achieve refined materials early in the game. So let me just grab all these, and let me go ahead and dump my other clip of bullets here. See, and these only weigh 31%, even with 5 of them. Okay, and let me load up my my truck. Might be able to put the refined materials in my pack as well. We'll see if I can carry them or if they're too damn heavy. Oh, good. Perfect. I can even take a little more scrap. There we go. All right, load it up. While I'm here sneaking around, some B-mats. This place doesn't seem to be running. Just load some scrap into it. Fuck it. Like, why not? I'm here, right? Okay, and then obviously the power is shut off. That one's not running either. Oh, your power comes from some fucking faraway land. Well, I'm not going to be able to turn your power back on then, am I? It's fine. Honestly, because there's so much in there and no one's currently running back and forth for it, I'm just going to go ahead and dump all of this in there. Dude. Uh-oh. Someone's blowing up stuff nearby. They probably don't like where it was placed. Didn't work for him. Yeah, scrap mines, man. And I built some of them. I'm the one who put together the two in the south. Down here at Sentry, I put these two together. They're currently, they're both out of fuel. And I also built one over here in Oleander, I believe. I believe that one was mine as well. That one's up and running. Okay. That salvage mine is done. That salvage mine's running. Let's head out, though. I've got what I needed. Got what I came for. That's the quickest way back up and around. So Blemish is our big production town. It's in the next hex over in the Heartlands. Usually Blemish has some industry, but is lacking something, like a refinery isn't there, or a factory isn't there. But this run, it has everything, including a mass production facility, an MPF. So you can make large quantities of vehicles, or somebody's really working there. Good for them. Oh, they've got a huge train system set up already. Or just tons of bullets or whatever. So we might do a little bit of Logi in and around Blemish after I filter through this wreckage and see if I can get at my own flatbed. No one else is fueling them? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I can get a flatbed, Slippy, then we can run petrol from any of the petrol refineries. There should be one that's running. Hopefully it's public. I know the hauler guy was originally going to do it, and then he sat on it for 8 hours and didn't do anything with it. So a different group came in and started setting it up. But if I can fill up a tank full of petrol and drop it off, and we can just run our own petrol, I know it's like an extra step, but then the mines run for us, you know? Someone started a road to have a closer river crossing. I didn't realize the bridge was not built, so I was really close to driving off into the water. Oh no. That would be a disaster. Alright. Captain Crap is bringing a tanker of diesel or petrol, who knows. That's the easy way. If I don't get the refined materials I need from the wreckage or steal them from something else nearby, then I could always build a tanker and just drive that around. But then I'm trading this truck for a tanker, and I'd rather have the flatbed, you know? But trucks are easy. You can always get a truck or build one and then drive it back. And because Blemish is really only like a 4-minute drive from our base, we could easily resupply with trucks or whatever. If there isn't one at the base, you spawn in Blemish, you build one. There are definitely going to be BMATs available. It'd be very surprising to have every single one stolen away and not be able to run over here and grab some scrap on foot. Yeah. So it's good. Blemish has been running pretty smoothly, and people seem to be keeping stuff in public. Every time I've come here, I haven't been like, oh man, I can't do anything because I'm out of X. There's no diesel, there's no BMATs. I've always been able to find what I need. It's always been super busy though, too. I mean, it was the first 24 hours of the game. But it was crowded as hell. Alright, here we are. Should have kept going, actually. I fucking went the wrong direction. Alright. Refinery. All for BMATs. And then hop out, sort wreckage. Wait. Do I need to do it from the... Oh, because I was looking at the hauler. That's why. Sort all wreckage. Yes! I got what I needed. Okay. Let me load it in here. And then take off. Okay. Fan-frickety-tastic. Let me drive my hauler around the back. And park it here. 42. That is more than enough. Alright, I want a pack mule flatbed. Only needed 30. Maybe I'll be able to build something that needs refined materials in the factory. Yeah, these the stockpiles, the supply depots wind up having tons of trucks or, you know, other things built in them. I'll take a look and see what's already been stocked there. Early war, though, big guilds tend to, I say guilds, regiments, tend to make their own private stockpiles, and other people can't use them. Alright, flatbed indeed, and I've got enough BMATs that I can build something to put on it. I think I'll grab a tanker, see if I can go fill it with petrol. We also are going to need a crane built. Oh, well, I guess at the relic base. I don't actually need to. I can build it at the relic base, so that's not a big deal. Deal. Okay. I don't need that. If I put the BMATs in there, can I take some more? There we go. Nope. Okay. Is this locked? No, it's unlocked. Great. Alrighty. I'm going to get close enough to use the factory if possible. Here, I'll leave this there for a sec. Let's run over to the factory. So take a look here. None of this is going to require RMATs. Take your components later. However, explosive, 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 all that's explosive. None of that's RMAT. None of these are going to be RMATs. None of these are going to be RMATs. Heavy explosive for molten wind ammo, but we can't use it yet because we don't have the flamethrower unlocked. Nothing yet needs refined materials in factory production, anyway, that I know of. See you later, Slippy. Also, hi, Merc with the dirty words. Okay, so I'll just leave the rest of those on. No, actually, I'll keep my RMATs. I don't want to lose them. Alright, I'm going to sneak over here and build some medic uniforms because we don't have any at our base, and I think I would like to. Oh, that was all my my BMATs. I can get more. I'll just pull them up from the refinery here because I dropped off some scrap, so I can just grab 100 real quick. Okay, let's build a tanker, an oil drum, whatever you want to call it. I'll park to the side so I'm not in anybody's way. Ooh. I could package one of these machine guns up and put it on the bunker. That'd be neat. Get us one of these, motherfuckers. That's a pretty good idea. Oh, no, I'm not so sure. Yeah, let's do that. Fuck what I'm... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. I've got all these prototypes. I can't even put my BMATs there. I guess I don't have to. Okay. You there. Area obstructed. Okay, try again. There we go. Yeah, I was going to grab a tank and fill it with petrol, but I think instead I'm going to grab a machine gun and bring it to our base. See if I can put it somewhere useful, like on top of a rifle garrison. I don't think that I can do that, but I should probably dig out one of those big holes that people make. Yeah, I'll take one of these freebies. Don't mind if I do. And then, like I said, it's only a couple-minute drive. I'll come back and grab the tanker after that. Yep, exactly. And I'll drop my materials off at the base, keep them safe. Try and do a little multitasking, that's all. Oh, hey, I wanted to see... So here is the storage depot, and yeah, there are no vehicles. There are 2 resource containers, and there are some, you know, items in stockpile, but there's no vehicles there. Certainly something that I could do is queue up some vehicles just to public stockpile. I don't mind doing that. But I got more important things to do right now, like bring this machine gun to our bunker base. Have to build a crane to unload it. But I've got some BMATs at the bunker and some in my pocket and in the flatbed, so I think that'll be enough. I think it's 125 for a crane. A little bit slower going back because I'm going uphill. You can always just teleport back if I'm not driving a vehicle. But I want to take this back so I can get the tank. Because I can't build another one. I don't have enough materials. Well, as long as nobody steals our flatbed, it'll be good to have one. It'll make scrap runs way more productive. You'll empty out an entire scrap mine in one go. All right, here is the oil facility past those railroads tracks. Unfortunately, it does not look like they have a nice, easy-to-get-to public access point for their petrol, but they don't have pipes yet, so maybe they're waiting for that. Or maybe they're just expecting that you'll take the train. But I'm gonna scout it out before I go all the way back and build a oil drum, because at least I can fill it with diesel, if not petrol, if petrol's not easy to get to. But most of the scrap mines on the map have petrol, on this map anyway, on this hex, so I'm guessing it's possible. Okay, first things first, I'm going to actually need a good place to put this thing. Well, I guess I don't have to. I could just drop it off and then move it around with the crane later. So let's... I could put it in this nice big open field here. I want to connect it to the bunker. Let me grab the rest of these. No, actually, I lied. Let me run the armats to the bunker first. So I started with 18, and I ended with 12. So the wreckage provided me 24. Not that bad. Not bad at all. All right. I've got 140, and if I build a crane, it is 125, so I will have more than enough. I can do it right here. How's everybody doing tonight? Having a good one? Looking forward to vacation tomorrow. Tomorrow I took off work, so I don't have to work tomorrow. And we'll be picking the boys up from school a little early so we can make our trip up to the mountains. It's about a 3-4 hour drive. And then relaxation. No computer, no work. Board games, bird watching, some fun activities for the kids. Food, lots of very bad for me food. I've lost 5 pounds now on my regiment of not eating too much and using Rebelsis. But obviously want to lose more, but, you know, having setbacks every once in a while. Today was not great. I had to meet my mom for lunch and wound up taking her to Arby's, so I had a beef and cheddar. You know, that's between that and the French fries, it was 1,000 calories in one meal. But you know, my rest of my day was actually not that bad. I may still be under my 2,000 for the day. If I could find a time to exercise, certainly that would help. But Jesus Christ, man, every minute of my life is taken up by something. My garden is looking great. I've got raspberries that I've picked and eaten. They're delicious, very sweet. I got blueberries coming. I've covered them in netting so the birds can't take them. I'm actually going to get some shit this year. I've got some apples growing. I think I need to fence off my apple tree so that the stupid fucking squirrels can't get them. Squirrels have eaten my strawberries, so I'm definitely not getting those, but, you know, you win some, you lose some. Next year I'll have more strawberries. I bought a few more, and I gave them more soil to work with because they were struggling. Okay, I got a crane. There's diesel in the relic. And, yeah, need to get a break every now and then. Exactly. Fuck them squirrels. Right in the face. Oh, shit. I had diesel in my pocket. Nah, fuck it. I honestly probably need more diesel anyway. Didn't even know I had diesel in my pocket. When did I pick that up? Jesus. Oh, yeah, that's right. When I was refueling the engines in the base. Alright, well, I'm going to give this crane a full tank of gas then. And I'll pour a little bit into my hauler here, my flatbed. I still have some left over, just a little bit. Just a smidge. Okay. So, do I want to get it where it really needs to be? Or do I want to just move on quickly? Because it'll take a while to get it all the way out here. But it definitely needs to be out here. So if I go to the digging section, there is one called a trench emplacement. This is what I need to drop off the machine gun. And I need a shovel to dig all that. Let's see if I even have... I definitely have shovels. I dropped off a crate of them when we built this thing. Look at this fucking base. It's great. Jesus Christ. Oh, what a great job we did. We're gonna do it real quick. As quick as possible. Okay, so I need trenches to go out there. And the easiest way to do this... Let's go here. I'm just going to make a couple little bit, what do they call them? I'm setting up blueprints is what I'm doing. I'm not going to dig them all out because that'll take a long time. Okay, now I need to run a line from there to here. I think I can reach that. It's going to be tight, but if it doesn't work, I will simply take it apart. Nope, it is too fucking long. Alright, how about regular trench? Nope, hits the damn trees. Okay, let's destroy that. Okay. I can do that, but that's not going to help. But what about a triangle-shaped one? That will work. This is exactly what I need, actually. Because that's going to line me up real nice with a square that's out here. Okay. Right up against these fucking ass trees. This is the worst part of bunker building in these tight wooded areas, you know. Ah, come on! Fuck off! That definitely works. You pile of shit. What about that is at all unacceptable to you, you piece of fuck? Alright, let's try a straight trench from it. Nope, okay. Then let's just try an unconnected trench. Area obstructed my fucking ass. It just won't go between these two fucking trees. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It is clearly fine. Alright, fine. Can't go this way. Guess I'm gonna have to keep going this way and try to go through these trees. Let me just see if that's even possible. Yes, okay, so I can go that way. In fact, if I put that there, and I put this here... Fuck off! Alright. Kill it. Let's kill this one too. I could do this. And then can I... No. Can I... I mean, I got... Hold on. I got this to go through here. Fuck off! Through here. With no trouble. Stop trying to clip it together, you fuck. There we go. Ah, come on. Okay, come on. I know that's gonna work. Just connect, you fucking shitlord. It was yellow, you fuck. Oh my god. If it's yellow, it will connect. It's just angry for some fucking reason. You pissant. You whore. Let's try a little bit tiltier. No, it absolutely will not do that. What about the other way? Sometimes one way it's like no, and the other way it's like, yeah, sure, that's fine by me. Not this time. Okay, let me look here again. Again. From here, it can go through here, but it needs to be like the best way to connect it would be like that. So the more like this I can get it, the better. As long as it's through the tree. Now you fuck. Now you fuck. Let's try that. It's not gonna work, but it's gonna fucking tease me. You fucking whore. How is that not acceptable to you? Oh, I can kind of see that one. That one's actually a bit shitty. Never mind. That's on me. This tree here is being the bitch there. All right, one more try, and then I'll deconstruct this shit to make it better. Fuck! Like, oh, you cock and balls. Jesus. Shit! Fuck! You know what? Oh my god, now it's trying to connect down there. You fucking asshole. Fuck you. So bad. Is that gonna work? Ah, there we go. Click it before it disappears, you shit. Fuck. They make buildings so difficult. It would be very cool to fight in them, but you're, yeah, it's... Holy shit, is it difficult to place stuff. Okay. Another potential rifle spot here. No, it's going to decay before I hit it, isn't it? 12%. There we go. 1%. There we go. Okay. I could put another one there, or here, or both. All directions, honestly. I eventually want to connect over here. So, here's probably a decent spot. Let me rotate this. I want it to go. Actually, I don't want that. This. Yes, that seems good. And then if I put a square here, connect it, be good. Yes, thank you. Okay. So far, so good. Can't go that far, but I can easily build another square bit here. Square bit here. Let's do some trench. All right. Yeah, this is it. This one I'll build. Because I can drop the machine gun right in the middle without connecting the whole damn base. And I'll do that some other time. Or Slippy, you could easily do it. Or Friendly Digger, you could do it. Either of you guys, if you watch the video, you'll see what I'm talking about. You just run through with a shovel, build it all. It doesn't need to be powered or anything. We're just using it to connect the bunker to this site. And then I'll put the machine gun in there. And then it'll have this nice open field to shoot. We might want to put... I mean, obviously we can extend the bunker out even more if we want to, but I was thinking we could put some barbed wire up or something, and then if any wardens try to come through it, you've got the machine gun there, maybe some side trenches for people to sit in and shoot at from, or, you know, a side trench and a rifle garrison, a side trench and a machine gun. Actually, machine guns on both sides would be good. Yeah, all right. Now I just got to get the fucking crane up here through all these fucking trees. But if I was able to do it with the bunkers, I'm sure I could find a path with the crane, even if we have to go all the way around the damn forest. But hell yeah. I wish I could chop the tree, Brandon. Nope, they're indestructible. Lots of things in this game explode, but not trees. They're made of titanium or some other shit. All right, there we go. I don't think it needs to be upgraded to put the machine gun in. If it does, I'll have to bring some B-mats and upgrade it. Might be a good idea to do it anyway, because that way I'll be less likely to be destroyed. Alright, let's crane this. Let's turn around here, hold on. Okay. Let's get our boy. Yeah. Okay. Undeploy. Let's see if I can find a way through this mess. I don't think it's going to be too bad. There's going to be like one or two spots that are going to be tight. Ah, look at that. Easy. Easy as hell. It was easier doing that than it was running bunkers through it. Maybe it's just a little bit thinner on that side, you know? Okay. Before I put that in there, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this. I need 50 B-mats. That's easy. So for anyone who has been watching this and is curious about Foxhole and how to play it, I think that was some pretty good tutorial about building bunkers and how to do it with the shovel. Now I only need 50 B-mats here. I'm actually going to wind up with 55, so I put 5 back. Put the shovel back because I'm not going to need that anymore. Did I hear a child in the background? Did you guys hear a child? Maybe a dog whimpering? Not sure. Alright, so you press F to change your shovel or your hammer into upgrade mode. It'll give you some information, including the health, who built it, what faction it belongs to. And then if I hit E, I can get a list of upgrades, including putting barbed wire around it if I had barbed wire in my hands, or sandbags, pipes to connect it to the electrical network. I could fill it in to get rid of it, but I'm here to upgrade it into a better emplacement, which will give it more armor, more resistant to damage from explosions, which means that it'll be less likely that a stupid, annoying Warden partisan can come in with a couple mammons and blow up all my hard work. I don't expect any Wardens to come this far down right now in the war anyway. If they do get past Deadlands and sneak in here, I don't think they're going to be interested in blowing up our little bunker or even parts of it. They might try to tear down the stuff that I haven't dug yet, but I mean, that cost me nothing. It was 0 resources. It was just a couple of hits with a shovel, and if I did it once, I could do it again. And they know that. There's really no point in them doing anything. They might try to steal our flatbed. That would be useful to them. But I'm hoping that we don't have any issues. Alright, upgraded. Now, can I upgrade it again? Yes, but it requires concrete, and we don't have concrete yet. I think concrete isn't even researched, so no worries there. Let's put our... See, I'm not even sure which direction this is facing. I think this is the way I want to put it down. There it is. Look at this baby. Let's test it out before we head back to the Logi grind, huh? I'm sure you guys are excited to see it in action. And just so happens that a long time ago I dropped off 40 of the machine gun ammo here. I said, if we ever need it. Oh, well, well, well. Now we do. Now we fucking do. Now, I'm going to run every bullet out of it because I do not want to leave a machine gun sitting here for anybody to just use. If you need to use it, you can go back to the base and get machine gun bullets out. The Wardens can't use our base to get machine gun bullets out. So, here it is. It's got a nice wide firing range. It can rotate, of course, so I could turn it to face that way if I need to. There are, of course, trees in the way, so it won't be perfectly helpful, but we can blanket the area with machine gun fire. Focus on any enemies. I'm still almost full. It's 300 bullets from one. Nice. Isn't it great? Look at what I've done. Yeah. Assuming the Wardens are dumb enough to try to hit us from this location, we've got serious firepower. It's almost too many bullets. There we go. Yeah, so here's the thing. Like, if it's one partisan or two partisans, you're absolutely right, Brandon. Probably no one will be here to notice. Although I should build a radar dish just in case. I mean, we've got one over here. I'll do it later. Again, this is something that's probably not that important at the moment. But we should definitely put some radar in that area and improve the system. But if an entire invasion is coming, people will know about it, and they'll log in or jump to this location, and they can use our bunker. It's not like... Oh, see, I've gotten stuck trying to go this way. I should go around this grove of trees. It's not like it's just for me and Friendly Digger and Slippy. Anyone who jumps in can get resources from the bunker. They can spawn at the bunker using the shirts that are there, and then they can defend it, and they can hop in the machine gun, which is there for people to use to defend the base. You know what I mean? So it's worth it for more than just us. Now, I will bring the crane all the way back. Oh, fuck. This is a tight squeeze here. I don't know if I can make it, actually. No, definitely not. Okay, fuck. I think I gotta go to the left of this pine tree. It's easier getting in than it was getting out, huh? There we go. I'm gonna leave the crane in an easy to locate position here next to the watchtower. That way people who could find it and use it if they need it. I'll deploy it. And that's fine. Okay. Let's go get a tank. It's not like I made somebody mad by nicking that. There were just a bunch of them lying there because they're prototypes that you have to create. Nice. Captain crap. In order to unlock the next tier of research. Well, you have to create the prototypes. You don't actually have to build them. But the prototype boxes are there, so somebody was like, hell yeah, I'll make a bunch of these for 100 BMATs each. And leave them. Specifically with the thought that somebody like myself would grab one and put them in a bunker base. So everybody's just working together. What do we got going on here? I don't need to drive all the way in to have a good look. Okay, clearly the train is the goal here. But I could bring a truck. Actually, I can bring a truck, but is there a crane back here? Yes, there is. Okay. I'll drive my truck over here. This is the oil stockpile to use to refuel the refineries. So I can just hit that button. They've got water to make more with less oil. It's a bit odd that they've done that, but whatever. Okay. Just give it a little hand here. Making sure they're all drawing oil. Are these filled with oil? Empty. Petrol. If I hop in here. So, this is a quick way to put petrol into tanks. But I don't know if you can get it out of a tank and put it into one of these tanks as quickly. I have no idea. It might be quick. So this, I mean, this is way faster than loading up my thing would be. So let's say I've got 15 there. Yeah, that's pretty quick. That's a lot quicker. Okay. Cool. Let me just fucking shit. Fuck, ass, bitch, cock. Okay, so that's what I'll do. I'll use the train to rapid pull, and then I'll dump it into my container a bit quicker. But first, I'm gonna need a container. I mean, I guess I could steal one of theirs, but I don't want to do that. That's just shitty. They clearly need them. Not messing around with factories this time around. We did that several wars ago, and it is a nightmare, man. You got to have a big regiment that's always online doing stuff to keep a factory running. They did make it a bit easier with the changes to the MSUPs. You can have factories produce them now, and you only need MSUPs. There's no GSUPs, and there was a split between GSUPs and MSUPs. But MSUPs were only for... Actually, I guess it was BSUPs? Bunkers? Anyway, bunker supplies. But you couldn't make them at factories. You had to make them only in the town factories, not at your facilities. Which meant that it was just constantly clogged with people building boxes, crates of garrison supplies, specifically to run their factories and not have them decay rapidly. It was just a nightmare. And they just sucked them down like crazy. Alright, since I'm here, let's just grab 100 sulfur, bring it back to town. Liquid container's empty. I could steal it and get some petrol and bring it right back, but I want petrol for my fucking mines, not for these. Somebody in Blemish can handle that shit. Maybe if I was playing for 4 hours and didn't have other stuff to do, but I'd like to get this done so that I can go to the front line and shoot people. Something you guys actually want to see. Alright. I've got my sulfur. I'll just drop it off here. Excuse me. A little bit closer. There we go. Turn it into 5 heavy explosive materials. These can just go to the refinery. I don't need gravel. I don't give a shit. Okay. Oh, I do want this. Hey, somebody else is building one. Whiskey. Okay, well, I'll just wait here. Actually, what I'll do is split this a couple times and grab another 100 for my own pockets. Change it to 80 so I can still move. Hi, sorry, are you asking about my flatbed? Yeah, I'm waiting for I'm waiting for whiskey to be done so I can build one. Yep.
Do you have
I do not. I was able to build this by finding wreckage, honestly.
Ooh, alright. Thank you.
Alright, actually, my main reason for grabbing the extra 80 was so that I could help this dude build his, and then be able to build mine. Okay. And then start whacking mine. Giggity. And he's helping me build mine. Probably just with the 100 BMETs he has left, which is totes fine. I'm sorry, 100. I meant 18 or whatever it was that I put in. Right, let me go. Oh wait, I can't. I was gonna say let me go grab my truck. I guess if I shoved the beamets into it, I could, but let's just build it. No one's going to steal my truck while I'm standing here, right? Maybe they will. I don't want them to steal my flatbed. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll finish building this, and I'll grab my completed medic uniforms from the factory. They should be done now. And I'll put them into either my inventory or the trucks. Grab whatever else I can material-wise, BMAT-wise, or maybe another crate if I can build something quick. And drive home. And then I'll lock it, leave it somewhere, and switch to the front lines. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to supply a decent amount of stuff to the front line that I actually want to go to over in Farnick. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make any progress there, but we'll see. We'll see. It's all up in the air. But they need reinforcements, or needed when I logged in anyway, and I could do that. Okay. Mr. Zero G here. Ah, fuck off. It didn't go. It's probably because I got out too fast. There. All right. One petrol tanker ready to go. Let's grab my medic uniforms. Done and done. Oh, don't hit that guy. And off we go again. Hell yeah. 2B2T. Yeah. Once again, it's 2B2T. The world's worst top-down war simulator. Alright, this is good stuff. I know where I can get some petrol real fast. The flatbed is much slower than the other vehicles. It's fine. They obviously have their extremely good uses. Been about an hour of me driving this truck around. Well, that's not true. I showed off the base and built some stuff in the base and built this truck and everything else. But this is good stuff though. Okay. Yeah, hopefully no one will nick this vehicle and Friendly or Slippy can use it for stuff. Drive it into town and build a resource container and just run scrap like crazy. There is a stockpile here in Umbral as well at the seaport. and there's a second one, but the seaport is the one that's closest to our base, I believe. So you could drop BMATs off here by the crate, 60 crates of BMATs, using the flatbed and a supply shipping container, and that would make it a lot easier to get BMATs back here as well. If you're already running a shit ton of scrap, you could just keep the flatbed, switch to a supply container, load it up at the refinery, as long as you withdraw as crates into your shipping container, and then run it up here and drop it off. You can make it public and people will grab them and use them, or just make it a private stockpile. That is new. They've been working here. Somebody's trying to improve the rail system, I guess. I think it's new. I don't recall seeing that when I drove by earlier. I could be blind or stupid. Those are possibilities. I saw that guy earlier. He passed me before. He was grabbing some coal, apparently. Okay, here we are. Okay. So obviously, this isn't the best place to drop off my container, but rather than move their crane around and do anything weird like that, I'm just going to leave it. And I'll make the extra motions of running it back and forth when I need to. One thing I do want to do is I want to store the BMATs there. Okay, so train. Fucking hell, they have really made it difficult to get to the thing. Here's what I'm gonna do. Fuck, I was able to get in before. Did they move some shit? Oh, okay, I can climb over it. Okay. Ah, fuck off. There we go. Okay, here is 100 petrol. And I will load up the front tank. My rapid clicker here. Can't store more. Oh, it only can store 50? Fine. I'll go to the last one as well. Put the other 50 there. Okay, now, if I... No, I can't put it in there, huh? I don't want to put it in the stockpile. That would be a huge pain. Okay. Now I bounce around a bit. Come on. Please tell me I can get out of here. Okay, that works. Three, 4, 5. I don't know why it closes the interface each time. That's kind of stupid. All right. This is the part that sucks, walking. If there were a truck, or or a fuel tanker, I could drive it around and then it'd be way quicker. But I come over here to my thing, I right click, I submit all to stockpile. That's 8 out of 100. Oh god. Frustrating. So here's another thing I can do. This one in the back here. This will be quicker actually, because I can just put them in here and then do it again. Oop. The flatbed only has one slot, so kind of sucks. Oh, see, that guy's got exactly what I need. This is still faster than pulling by hand from the refinery, because it takes a long time to spit it from the refinery into either a truck or your own hands. It goes much quicker putting it onto the train. I just wish that the crane was up here, because then I could just drive the train back and might even be able to dump it directly into the container. It's fine though. It's fine. It'll just take me a couple of runs. It's gonna take me like 10 fucking minutes actually. It's gonna be a huge pain in the ass. It's all very tight. And I feel like when pipes come out, it's going to be useless. Like, they're going to have to redesign the whole thing anyway. See, like, look how long it takes to get one thing out. Let me grab from the front here. Okay. He's unpackaging those. I wonder why. He probably knows what he's doing. This is probably his base. Or him and his guild, his regiment. Almost halfway. Might have been faster to just use the rear, the fourth tank, and when I emptied it out, reload it from the front, because then I wouldn't have to make this extra trip around the circle here. I don't know, I mean, it's nitpicking, but, you know, when you have to do it like 10 times. Just leave that here for a sec. I hope he's not stuck. Might be able to run around the front and dump it in here. Yeah, that'll help me. That'll make it quicker. A little shortcut. Okay, I've almost looted the front one. And I will finish that off right now. That guy just either logged off or quit, Yeah, I think he logged off on purpose because he left a radio in the tank. The second back one is full of oil, and I don't want to mess around with what they're doing. Okay. Here we go. I've done a bunch of prep work, and this is going to speed up my collection here. Okay, and then I can just run to this. Not the stockpile, the refinery. Okay. Boom. Can I chain the buildings? Not sure what you mean. Just move them from one building to the next to speed up the walk. I don't know if that would actually make it faster. Because I couldn't... I don't know. Because, like, I could walk over here and dump these in here. And then run back to this one and grab these. Maybe one more. And then just repeat that. But it's still, like, the same amount of walking, really. $87. Almost done. Okay, there's 4 left in there. Let's just take this, fuck it. I'll be done in 2 runs here. Actually, I see, let me just drop these here. Run back. I'll empty the rest of the tank so that they're not, like, annoyed that some asshole left a bunch of petrol in there. And then I'll grab the rest of these, and I'll run it to the tank. And I'll be done. I'll be fucking out of here. Make sure to keep them refilled so that they keep working for people. Oops, that's the wrong button. Okay. Alrighty, there we go. It's full. One other thing I might want to do here. Let me just peep into here. Does it have a... Yeah. I'm going to empty the diesel from this and fill it with petrol instead, because petrol will make it run a little bit better. I think it makes it go faster when it's off the road. I'm not 100% positive, but I do know I do notice an improvement when I use petrol in my trucks. Okay. And then I want to grab the B-mats I have, package up my tank. All set. Hoorah. Now, this one up here has a bunch of diesel and a little bit of petrol, and is full. Somebody's heading that way, though, in a car. This one over here is practically empty. And these two down here are empty. So, let me... What time is it here? It's almost 10 o'clock. Let me run it to the nearby one. I'll run it to the close one. And, sorry, Slippy, that I haven't refilled your favorite ones. The two at the bottom. But now that we have a flatbed, and we know where and how to get petrol, thanks a bunch! I will, you can refill it yourself pretty quickly. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, you don't have to wait for somebody else to bring a tank. And one canister like this, I think it'll refill okay, so one canister contains 100 tanks of 50 petrol. And one of the mines can hold 1,000 petrol. So 5,000, so it can refill a single mine 5 times before it runs out. And I think a single mine produces way more than 5,000 scrap for one full load of 1,000 petrol. I don't know exactly how much, but... Oh, that's actually not where I wanted to put that. That's stupid, and I'm a stupid person. That's where you want to put your resource container at the little target. I want to move this off to the side. There we go. And I want to unpack it. And reload it with petrol. There we go. And now it's going to pump out thousands of scrap. With what took about 20 minutes or so of me working. But yeah. And then, Slippy, you can come back and pick this up, or Friendly Digger, or whoever. If it's still there, you can just come and pick the same one up. You don't have to build a new one. But hey, if you want to build a new one, drive into Blemish and construct it for 100 materials, then great, there's another one out here ready for use. So I really hope nobody nicks this while it's parked in our base. I'm not going to be able to like really hide it anywhere, so I'll just kind of leave it at the front. Nope. But because they are so difficult to build this early in the game, they are going to be in high demand. There's really nothing I can do about that. I'm going to tuck it in over here and hope that people know not to steal it. Oh, and one more thing I'm going to do is take that crate. And now we have medic uniforms. Holy shit. There we go. Oh, I definitely want to submit all that crap too. Boom. Alright. Now, let's take all my stuff, submit all that, and return home. It's time to go fight.